Hello and greetings everyone, this is Mohanarangan from Dental Lifeline Blogger. Today I am going to speak about a product. In my aspect, it is a double-edged sword. Yes, today I am going to speak about the alcohol. Alcohol in human race has caused many benefits and many uses, but as well as it has also caused many serious and many dangerous health problems. In the general population, we would all know that alcohol would affect the overall health, the systemic health. But as a dentist, today I am going to talk about the effects of alcohol on dental health. So I would go through few sectors and I would let you know about the association of alcohol to the dental health. The first sector which I am going to speak about is the association of alcohol to the dental caries. Many of us would think if that's possible, but yes, it has a strong association. Let me tell you a few points. First, I would let you know a mechanism. That is, alcohol can cause sialadenosis, that is a parotid gland swelling. If that occurs, the function of the parotid gland is reduced and the metabolism and excretion of saliva is also reduced. As you all know, it is a good buffer. It neutralizes the pH in the oral cavity. If that doesn't happen, the acidic content would get increased in the oral cavity and that obviously causes dental caries. The second point is that many of us would know that many alcohols would have high sugar content, and if the people having high sugar content alcohol would obviously get dental caries. And the third most important point is that many studies have been conducted that the alcoholics are more susceptible to dental caries than the non-alcoholics. The second most important sector which I am going to speak about is the association of alcohol with gingival and periodontal health. So the alcoholics who maintain poor oral hygiene would obviously get the gingivitis. And there's another important fact. The alcoholics would be deficient of vitamin B1, which is a very important cofactor in the Krebs cycle, and the Krebs cycle is very important for the production of energy in our body. So obviously alcoholics would be very weak. So the inflammatory and immune responses for the alcoholics would be very low for any susceptible pathogen. So the inflammation of the gingiva and the progression of the periodontal disease would be very easy for the alcoholics. And the third important point in this sector is that the dryness that is caused in the oral cavity would easily cause plaque accumulation, and if the plaque accumulation occurs, it easily leads to gingivitis and periodontitis. The third sector is the association of alcohol with the orthodontic treatment in some patients. We all know that there is a binge pattern of alcohol taking, that is, some people would take high amount of alcohol in a short period of time. That is known as binge pattern of alcohol consumption. You can Google it if you want. So if the person takes 20% ethanol and if he approaches to an orthodontic treatment, the alveolar bone resorption would be very low, so the required tooth movement in orthodontic treatment would not happen as such. So the orthodontic treatment would get delayed, or it may also lead to failure of the orthodontic treatment. The next sector which I am going to speak about is the association of alcohol with the tongue. In tongue, it causes glossitis, which is a painful smooth layered tongue, and angular cheilitis, which is a red painful blisters and crusts that are found in the corners of the mouth. Moreover, the alcohol can cause oral thrush due to nutritional deficiency, and it also causes dental erosion. The esophageal sphincter would become loose if they consume alcohol, and in frequent vomiting, the alcohol may again come through the esophagus and to the oral cavity. So the alcohol may cause erosion of the teeth on the lower lingual aspect and upper palatal aspect of the anterior teeth. But in general, it has effect on all the teeth, but if this occurs, it has a high impact in these areas. There are many mouthwash which contains alcohol. So if that is consumed, it can also cause mucosal irritation, gingivitis, burning sensation, as well as the restoration that is present in the people's mouth would get affected. That is, the metal restoration that is present in the oral cavity will get softened by these mouthwashes. So the secondary caries susceptibility becomes more, and it may also develop The highest of all, the alcohol can cause oral cancer. Not all alcoholics will develop oral cancer, and not all oral cancer is caused due to alcohol. But alcohol is a very important risk factor for the oral cancer along with smoking or tobacco consumption. Let me tell you 4 points about how alcohol can cause oral cancer. First, it may reduce the permeability of the mucous cells in the oral cavity, so the carcinogen may enter and it may cause some bad changes. The second is the alcohol may cause the reduced growth of epidermal growth factor, which is a very important factor for regeneration, and it is a protective tool in the oral cavity. If that occurs, the ulcers may develop in the oral cavity very much faster, and the ulcer may progress into a carcinoma. The next one is the alcohol can cause acetaldehyde production, and that acetaldehyde may damage the DNA of the cells in the oral cavity, so there would be more chances of carcinoma production. And the fourth one is the alcohol can reduce the antioxidant generating capability in the oral cavity as well as in systemically. So if that happens, the carcinoma production predictability or probability would be more higher. So that's it for today. Hope you guys like this video. Please give your comments in the comment section, and please give your suggestions about the future topics in the comments or as a DM also. So have a nice day. Take care. Bye.